Hey everyone, I promised you guys I would get you some content to help support the Aptoid code Fire Help. I really appreciate all that are using the code. I will be donating a portion of it to the Animal Society to help all the animals that have been displaced or injured in the wildfires and reuniting pets with their owners. It's really important cause for me, and I really am appreciative of all the people who are helping and rallying. Any help helps. And I will put the link to the Humane Animal Society there if you want to donate directly and or if you don't use Zaptoid. So that being said, here's where I'm working for you. I was not going to spend on this event, all right? There's been so much stuff going on that I'm just like, I haven't had anything that I've really been excited about with Evony. And obviously, I haven't really been like checked in with everything going on. But one thing that I saw in the cake 8 is the military robe. So, what I like about the duty gear is that it gives you a lot of buffs all at once and very fast. So, research speed, you're always going to use that. And then, of course, you have defending ranged troop and siege machine defense. So right there in itself in the basic attributes, 30% buffs, okay? Then on top of that, you're going to get your refine buffs, and it will give you up to 20% of PvP stats or regular stats, whatever, if you're a farmer or whatever. I mean, most people are going to go for the PvP, but for this one, what I like about it is that it's going to give you the attack for every troop type. So depending on what type of player you are, maybe you're a solo player, maybe you like to hit, 4 billion, type of players and you want to hit them with ground, you can stack these all with ground troop attacks. I'm going to basically look for range and siege, but of course, if you're a monster hunter and that's just your main focus, you may want to just get all mount troop attacks. So it's very rare for these to have all PvP, all troop tier attacks. So this one, I really highly recommend if you're going to get one piece of gear for a duty general, this is a really good one. And then on top of that, when you get into the advanced refining, it's all troop attack, all troop defense, and all troop HP. So truly, I think this is a really good piece of gear. And I want to show you kind of how fast you can get all golds. And I know it's boring to kind of watch this, but I just want to show how I do these refines. So I always spin for the first gold that I want. All right. So sure, I see a ground troop attack. Maybe that's the best I'm going to be able to get. So I'm going to go ahead and click it. Then I got siege machine attack. So I went ahead and clicked it. Now, I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to go with all siege attacks. So I'm going to keep rolling to see what else I get. So looks like I got 2 siege machine attacks. So we're just going to keep rolling to see what golds we get. And you're going to notice on duty gear how much easier it is to roll all golds than it is versus your civ gear. And I'm pretty sure that there is an algorithm to that. And yes, I do have chant blessings paired with this, but I will show you chant blessings on regular civ gear, and you do not get all golds as fast as you do as duty gear. So again, it's just one of those like little unknown secrets. I mean, I guess it's not really a secret now, but it is much easier to get golds. And that's why I do like to just spend a little bit more to get the cake 8, because then I know I'm set with at least a little bit more buffs. And then, you know how Evony is. They're going to release something else. So that being said, I think we'll just keep rolling until we get the last one. Okay, I don't want ground troop attack. So maybe you would have kept it, but I think I want either range or another siege. Let's see what we get. There's mounted. I really don't want mounted, so we're just going to keep rolling again. Although I kind of need mounted now with the monster 20 and 21s, right? I hope you guys stocked up on the Ramune drinks, because that does help to have those on hand. So another ground troop attack. We don't want that. I'm pretty much looking for either a range or a siege. Oh, I get another ground. but you're gonna like this. I think it's popping up soon. It's coming. It's coming. Ah, not another ground. Okay, I thought it was gonna come a little bit quicker than this. But look at that. The payoff was worth it. It was worth the wait. So there you go. I'm really happy with these stats right here. So that's the Military Academy officer's robe. Now let me show you where to get the chant blessings. And this is something that we used to get almost every event, and now it's maybe once every other month. So I highly recommend that if you see this, to go ahead and stock up on them, because you don't know when you're going to see it again. I do think that the $49.99 is worth it, and I know I did a video a long time ago thinking it's just another Evony money scam, but as you know, when you do those refines, it can be very tedious, and you can end up spending 5 million gems just to get maybe a 2% increase. It's ridiculous. So it's just one of those boosts that I think that is a nice little underground secret to have, so definitely get the chant blessings if you can. Now I'm going to show you my range general, and I have switched out the civ gear on it because the set bonus that I had prior had 4 planogenics that gave me rally capacity, and I don't rally leads, so I switched out to 4 Sasanian. I think that's I don't know how to pronounce it, guys, but I switched it out because it was better for my gameplay so that I could have the march capacity. So that being said, I am forgetful, and I will do the refines, and if I'm getting a really bum deal of spins, a lot of times I will just log out and come back at another time, but a lot of times I forget. So that is what you are seeing here. So let me show you where we're at with the chant blessings, all right? I haven't checked it yet, but I'm going to show you the starting point. So we're at 118 of the chant blessings and then the wish blessings. Okay, so 118 is the one that I want you to focus on. Now, I should probably, let me see if I can speed this up, so, because it's going to take a while. Okay, I jumped to the point where we're going to finally get the first gold, and that's 95. All right, so we started with 118 to 95 chant blessings before we actually got one of the golds that was desirable, right? We got the range troop defense. If you go back to watching the military gold refines, you're going to see that when I hit the first desirable one, it was like 2 or 3 chant blessings. So there definitely is a difference between the duty gear and the civ gear. And this looks like it probably was a lot faster because I fast forwarded it, but it was like maybe 5 minutes that I cut off. Now, trying to get the last one, let's see where we're at with the last one. So look at the bottom, it says 90 times. Now fast forward to the next roll, and I got the last one at 84 times. And it's a flat, so it's actually not that desirable. I do want to have a percentage, but I am a little bit fatigued right now because now we've gone through a lot of chant blessings, but we have all gold, so I'm going to hold it there, and then I'm going to come back another day and roll until I get a percentage. And I'll probably forget until the next video, but you can always remind me in the comments. So I hope you guys got to see the difference between the duty gear leveling up and the civ gear and with the chant blessings. And if you're going to spend, use Aptoide, save money, and use Fire Help code. And please help any way you can with the people in the wildfires and with the animals. I truly, it's close to my heart, and I really appreciate those using my code. I'll see you guys soon.